Hello everyone and welcome to Seasonal Watch. Today we'll be starting my Draft of Darling. I had no idea about anything about this series. I'm going completely blind. I think it's a romance? That could be completely wrong. We'll see. This is a timer reaction. So if you're new to this series, allow me to explain. So as a timer reaction, I would want you to sync your own version with mine and we'll watch it together. But you guys enjoy edited reactions, right? I do too. So what I'm gonna do is kind of a mix. It's gonna be a timer reaction, but I'm also gonna edit some scenes here and there. Don't expect as many scenes as a full edited reaction, but it's a good in between. Those scenes will also help you sync your version better so you know exactly what point I am. But also if you're not sync your own version, you'll be able to get an idea what part of the episode I am and stuff. So I think that's it, since I don't really have anything to say about the series. I know nothing, so let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, also, I won't be watching the opening for a bit, for like 3 episodes or so. But you guys can also give me a heads up, like, should I watch it earlier? Should I watch it later? The ending as well. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. Wow. Oh, and then he started working on making his own dolls. He's using that as comparison. Wow, a bit extreme. Watch him. And he wakes up in the present time. That was kind of like a flashback. So he works with art. Probably still working on making those dolls. Oh, yeah, there it is. The same headpiece. I was wondering, like, who he was saying good morning to. Oh. Opening time. So yeah, this part's kind of hard because I also lowered the volume so I don't hear the opening. So when I watch the opening, it's gonna be my first experience with it. But also, it's kind of hard to realize at what point the opening ends since I'm trying to avoid looking and I'm not hearing anything. But there's also trying to come up with what to talk about at this moment. But then again, I guess guys might want to watch the opening and hear it. So maybe I shouldn't be talking. Okay. So I'm actually looking at the timer to get an idea how much time there is left for the opening. So yeah, he works with, at least he worked with making dolls. Not sure. And the girl was creeped out by that, I guess. Since he liked dolls more than her. And he's a boy. But yeah, the opening should be ending soon, right? Someone who lives in an exact opposite world of me. Well, a lot of doll pieces. Tatematsu. I forgot what the girl called him. Wakan or something like that. Oh, he still lives with Grandpa. Wakana. So yeah, Waka maybe was the way she called it. Oh, guess his parents died.
若菜おめえ、ゆうべも遅くまでやってただろう。ちゃんと寝てるのか？
なんか調子よかったからつい筆が走って何個もやっちゃったんだよね。けど
He was in the zone.
まだじいちゃんみたいにうまくいかなくてさ。
じいちゃん何年やってると思ってんだ。
So it's like that. The grandpa is the master, and they always.
48
My dress up darling, he can make the costumes. Okay, so he's still in school. I wasn't sure if he was actually like adult age or still high school.
いやおめえ、小学校の時も中学校の時も毎日人形いじって
Yeah,
ただろ。
I can see how that can be weird.
いいんじゃねえかと思ってよ。
いるよ、いる。今までも普通にいたし。
Yeah, yeah, look.
時間が合わないんだよ。ただそれだけ。本当に。
Right.
あならじいちゃん安心だわ。そっかそっか。
Yeah, definitely not lying at all. Okay, the station. So he takes a train to go to school. It's very so. I was about to say, oh, so he actually has friends, but nope, that was just somebody else thought he was somebody else. Yeah, that's what I expected. Shirashi. All he does is work on his craft. No, they're talking about anime. They talk about a tournament. Sports tournament, probably. And yeah. Yeah, it's a very unique taste, the making the dolls. Not necessarily. But I guess that experience when he was a kid haunts him. What are you gonna say? The town without you. What? What? How is she flying like that? Like, what happened? What happened that she flew like that? I believe she's also the female main character. I mean, someone that doesn't really interact with people a lot. This is a lot for him. Definitely, bro. You're still not gonna explain what happened there that she was flying. Okay. I see what you're looking at. Kitagawa. Oh, she seems friendly. Oh, that's part of the title. She goes off somewhere. Okay.
で、うちらが帰るとき絡んできたのよ。話すきっかけ作ろうとしたんだろうね。
ねえねえ、それなんとかってアニメのやつ超オタクじゃん。ないわ。
Wow.
おめえがねえわ。
He kind of deserved that.
秒で帰った。マジで瞬殺じゃん。
He waited all that time just to call her lame. Mighty.
てか、ジャラ付けしてる時点で好きだってわかんだし。
Yeah, like,
人の
what was his
好きな
plan
の
there?
バカにすんなよってなるでしょ。それの、あと、シオンタンをなんとかって雑にくく
Chiontan, that thing. But yeah. No. But doesn't make fun of what people like. Very respectful. What is all this? What? Gotta clean up the classroom? Gojo Wakana Marin Kutagawa. I don't remember.
正直一人で全部は大変なんだけど、でも俺が会話に入れなくて気まずくなってしまうよりは
Yeah.
いいし、
Since he doesn't really have much topic.
話題にも困るだろうし、無言が続くのもしんどいだろうし、
Mm.
早く終わらせて俺も帰ろう。
Okay, and oh, look who shows up. Kitagawa. I think I said Kitagawa, right? Imagine Kitagawa. Oh, look, and she's helping. See, she's really nice. Oh, she's on cleaning duty. So he was substituting for the guy, but the girl was still doing it. Or were there like more people doing the cleaning and he was already a part of it? Hmm. He's realizing that? No, he just realized that now, basically.
頼りになるって言われたし、
And that's all
いいかな
he cares about.
それ、頼られてるんじゃなくて、パシられてるだけだから。
Big difference there.
嫌なのに何でも言うこと聞くって違くない？
Some people don't notice the difference and fall into that.
自分の気持ちは自分のために
Look
言
at
わなきゃ
that.
ダメだよ。
Wow. He's just wow. Like a lot of things she's been saying this episode so far. Respecting other people's taste. And like don't end up being used and saying what you think. Ow, wow, that's not even just like a slight cut. Like he went deep there. Yeah. Of course, as they should be. She spoke some wise words.
俺はいつでも自分の気持ちを押し殺してきて、本当は
Yeah,
あの時も
he's still haunted by that. What happened? Oh, the machine stopped working. Ah, that's why. Look at his head. What is it? Is he gonna like... Oh, there we go. Actually doing it at school. Ooh. That means other people might see it, which I'm guessing might think that Gao is gonna see it. He's just betting on nobody coming after school. It should, yeah. The faces. Wow. Ooh, that slide. And he even like, are you hurt? Like, well then, she saw the whole thing. Everything he's been trying to hide. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, see? You were worried, but she likes... He is at home. See? I'll admit, I was a little worried with the face she was making in the beginning, but... Yeah, she respects other people's taste. Look at that.
初めて褒めてもらえた。俺の好きなものを初めて。
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that piqued her interest. What is going on here? Like, she's certainly started to undress. Like, it has to do with the clothes. That much I can understand. Because she did that after he said that he could sue. Even the skirt. She's in her with the shoes and socks on. Oh, okay. There we go. She put on like a dress. Not quite a dress. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know how to describe that. Ah, cosplay. Ah.
冗談ですか？ふざけてます？
え？ふざけてないよ。真面目に作ったし。
いやだって全然違くないですか？狙ってもここまで下手にできませんよ。
Come on, go there. Look, I get that's wrong, but reverse stitching. Hey, she does his cosplay, he does the work on the clothing. Yeah, he is putting on to her. Yeah. I guess got chewed into it and did not consider the other person. Hey, what? Yeah, if anything, she said how bad it is. How much he is pointing it out. Yep, she wanted to cosplay. I don't think I ever... Oh, maybe not seeing a cosplay character would be wrong, but I've seen them before, but that's part of... Well then. He got something else out of this. Oh, so she was working at this after school. That's why she found him there. Well, now you know. Yeah, that's where I think we're going. That's interesting development for his skills. Oh, is the picture that she showed before, is that the one from the plushie on her bag? Well, yeah, even remember how she was very interested in his interest. Yeah, and the things he liked, and everything she told him. Like, yeah, she's a very sweet, respectable, polite person. And there. Yeah, he only made it for dolls, but but he has experience with making clothes. Look at the shine in her eyes. She's so happy about that. And now you cross paths. Your worlds collided. Look how happy she is. I did not catch any of that. I'm guessing this is the ED. I don't know if there's any after credits or like little skits at the end, so we'll see. Now, as I was saying before, like I think I can only remember one character that she likes to cosplay, but and technically it's a romance, and is in a couple, but the main couple and the guy making the clothes for it, I'm not familiar with that concept. So that's gonna be interesting. Now I get a better grasp of what the anime's about. And let's see. So Gojo Wakana, right? I don't remember what was the name. I think Wakana, I think it's his first name. And Marin Kitagawa is her name. So since he's been working on making dolls ever since he was little, that's all he knows. So kind of hard to interact with other people. And well, I see. Okay, so yeah, it was kind of hard for him to interact with other people since all he knows is about the dolls, the hina dolls, I think. they're called, and making them so like that's the only thing he knows how to talk about, and everyone has other interests. And there's also the instance with the girl when he was little, which was creeped out by that, so he kind of feels off about talking about his interests. So it's like, I don't want to talk about my interests, but I don't know what to talk about their interests. So it's kind of like, I'm just in my little corner. No one bothers me, I don't bother anyone, but I guess that's it. But she was completely fine. Which, by the way, we still don't know why she was just flung there. Like, what? That still bothers me. Like, the other girl was apologizing, saying it's her fault, but your fault for what? Like, I wonder if maybe next episode when they talk about more, she's gonna explain what happened back there, because I want an explanation. And yeah, she was always helping him out, giving words of wisdom. One of them was she did not even realize she was telling him it, because she was taught to her friends, and he heard it about respecting what other people like, basically. Which that guy that we're talking about, what was his game plan there? He waited there for them, so it's like, okay, he's gonna ask them out, and then like, oh, point out something of her interest, okay, and then he calls her total lame and a nerd. Like, what were you doing there? You were on the right track, and then you just plummeted downhill. Of course he got that very bad response. But so props to her. And then there was also the whole thing about him being used while he thinks he's being reliable. And that's a very common thing of people start like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do this for you. Don't worry, I'm gonna help you. But it reaches the point like people don't really think about you. They're just like, oh, it's fine, he'll do it. Let's just leave it all to him, and whatever, we don't care. And then he's just being used, and he's thinking like, I'm helping. They like me. No, they just wanted to get this stuff out of the way so they can do other things. So you were the option. And she was pointing it out. So, and speak your mind. Speak what you want to say. Like, I cannot applaud her enough. And then after she seen his interest in the swimming room, she decided to talk about her interest, which might be a secret interest that not even her friends know about, the cosplaying thing. Though it was a bit strange how she went on to it. Like, she's just started to take the clothes off without even telling him anything. Like, what? And so he turned around, and then she put on the cosplay dress. I'm not even sure if that's a dress, right? Horrible with clothing naming and stuff. But yeah, and then she showed him, and then showed on the phone the original one. Then, because he's so into clothes and making the clothes, like, he went into very detail and just laid on to her. Like, so yeah, she was crying there, but he wasn't being mean to her per se. He was just pointing out too many mistakes. So he went a little overboard, I'll say. But he did not mean any harm by that. So she wasn't mad. She was sad with herself, I guess. Because she was not good at that. So they're cooperating there. He makes the clothes, and then she can cosplay. And out of everyone he met so far, other than his grandpa, she's this. So she's the second best person that he can talk to and rely on. Like, she's super nice, polite, helpful, like great character. And then we have him developing out of his shell. That's kind of where we're going with this series, maybe. But yeah, I'm in. But I guess that's all for today. I'm curious what we're gonna have moving on. But with that being said, see you next time. Bye.